my bottle's floating away. Ah! It's probably not very old. Yep. Bye. I found this big old amber glass jar. Broken. Ain't no good. What's this? Battery. Battery. Oh, that's broken. It's a milk bottle. Something else. Oh, what's this one? Oh, it's a jar. Oh, that's quite pretty. What else? Oh, that's a rock. Oh, this is a bottle. This. A little cup. Part of an old thermometer. I found a bottle deposit. Quite a lot of sauce bottles and old jars. Stuff buried in here. There's probably more than I can see as well. I found these guys. There's an old Garvey pop and medicine. Hello. We went for another rummage around in the Allander, and this time we went further upstream near Mulgai, and as suspected, there was a major sort of increase in the number of bottles that we found there. So in the bits that we can get into, we left a lot of stuff behind. There was lots of big old sort of whiskey, possibly wine bottles, jars with screw threads on them, stuff that was a bit more modern and not too interesting, so we just left that there and didn't bring it back. But I'll just show you these guys. Starting off with the Stopple Boppers. So we have a McEwen's one, which is quite nice. It's got some little dots on it and a nice script. I found a lot of McEwen's beer bottles in the past. So it was, and one other stopper, but this is a different design, so that's quite nice to have. Then we have this one, which doesn't have any text on it, and it's just got some little bumpy bits like octopus suckers. So not sure what that's from, but it still has the rubber seal on it. Anyway, then we have this Lucozade one. I can't remember if it was inside a Lucozade bottle or not. I think it was in the neck. I think we chucked away all the necks because they're all broken. Anyway, so yeah, first Lucozade one. Nice. And then this one, which says trademark 12, and the writing around the outside's been rubbed off, so I can't really make out any of that. But if you have any idea what that might have been from, give us a shout in the comments, that would be great. Okay, and now on to the glassware. The first thing is this little, I think it's a paste jar, which might have had a foil lid, because you can see it's just the same all the way around. It is from Stuik Foods, Holland. So it's a Dutch food company. They're still going, but we don't know when this is from or what it's from. But you can see, I don't know if you can see that, there's a seam up the middle. Yeah. Yeah, so it's got an 11. That's that one. And then there's this other little keep jar. I don't know what was in it, but maybe paste or preserve or something. Similar sort of deal. And this one says Brands England. Can you see that? There you go. Brands England 25. Any ideas? Let me know. Then we have this one, which is ridged and kind of like bendy. It's got a flat bit for a label on the front. So I think this is maybe a cologne bottle, like perfume or something. It's got a screw thread on it. So maybe, I'm thinking maybe 50s or 60s. Anyone got any ideas? I've had a reverse image search in Google, but it's not turned up anything. Yep, it's another mystery one. And then we have this lady hourglass shape looking bottle. I think this might have also been cologne or maybe sauce, boringly. It's got a key, and the thing that we figured out, that might be to signify that it's a locking cap, like a safety cap for medicines and things like that. So yeah, so if you think you know that's correct, it'd be good to know. But yeah, so maybe it was medicinal or perfume. Got this one, it's got a little skirt on it. Again, don't know, possibly perfume as well, just from the shape, and I guess the label would have been there. It doesn't, it's got an R and a circle on the bottom. R, maybe an 8 and an 5, and that's it. And it's a screw cap. And we have this guy, and that's like a locking, like the Bovril bottle from last week, like a locking cap. So no idea. Sauce? Yeah, so no idea about this one, but it's a nice shape. Quite like that. Then we have this guy, which is a smaller version of a Garvey lemonade bottle or juice bottle. It says JES Garvey and Mulgai on the bottom, and there's some dots, and the neck's a bit chipped, but it's pretty good. It's come up quite nicely. we've found a couple of Garvey bottles in the past. I found another one of the big ones with the sort of angular bottom, but I left that there. More into like tiny little bottles than big bottles, I suppose, because they're cuter. This is a poison bottle, amber glass. It's got the ridged bit on one side. It's got an 8 on the bottom, 2 8s. Yeah, so probably medicinal, maybe from the chemist or something. It's quite nice. And then we have this big guy, and this is a Domestos bottle, and it says disinfectant bleach cleanser on the shoulder, and it's got this nice kind of indentation, and it's in really good nick. And I think this is, I'm not sure when it's from, but it's made by United Glass Bottles, if that helps. I think it's probably 50s. I shall look it up and put it in a little comment just to clarify. And then last but not least, we have this guy. It's quite a big angular bottle. I think it's maybe a whiskey bottle or some sort of alcohol. We thought it could be an old Listerine bottle, but I looked it up and I can't find any that look like this. They're all kind of round. Yeah, so it says reg design, which doesn't really help. Is that like a spanner? No, or a glass? Some sort of symbol at the end, but I can't make it out. 823662 is the number on the bottom. Yeah, so I reckon it's some sort of alcohol, but it's a pretty interesting shape anyway. But if you know anything, let us know in the comments. That would be great. Yeah, so that's it. It's mostly bottles and jars this time. Don't know when we're going out next, but we'll hopefully find some more. So bye for now.